Uh-huh.
Oh well.
Hello. Due to my poor timing, I have already been on air for 7 minutes doing nothing.
Oh.
Woohoo. Here is this. I do not have a camera today because for some reason, OBS just didn't want... I tried turning it on, and OBS said, nope, there's no camera there. I don't know what you're talking about. There's never ever been a camera.
Damn.
Yep. But we've got chat up, and we've got Biddy! Hello, Biddy!
Oh well.
So today we will be playing what is probably my favorite game. I've been going back to this game time and time again. Even before this was like well known, like back when it came out and everyone was super disappointed because it's like, oh, this is actually terrible. No one wants to play this. And what happened was it was advertised as a big multiplayer, open, like fighting, like space fighting kind of stuff. And I went, eh. And I read the reviews and they're all like, there's no multiplayer, there's no fighting. All it is looking at plants and animals and planets and things. And I went, no multiplayer? No fighting? Looking at plants and animals and things? That sounds amazing! So I promptly bought it. And then couldn't play it for like a year because my computer wasn't good enough.
You know, as one does.
As one does. So as you can see, I've, like, I don't have my original save on here because it actually got corrupted due to, like, switching between the different updates. But just this 2 plays I have on here is, I think, 110 hours? So it's possible I have a bit of a problem. But No Man's Sky actually has one of my favorite, like, the story itself is amazing, and the way you experience the story is just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's breathtaking. It's so good.
It's just Gucci.
It's, so today, we will begin our journey to the center of the universe. In normal, because I'm a wuss. I will not be doing survival or permadeath ever, unless I really, really, really want the achievement or something. Because I do not have the game full screened, so that I can, like, see the chat and, like, check on how OBS is doing and whatnot, it does sometimes just crash. So I will be saving as frequently as I can. So don't freak out if the game just stops. That's not you, that's me. Your computer is not messing up, mine is just sad. But yeah, here we go. Yes, every planet, every plant, every animal, every name is procedurally generated.
Ultimate randomizer game.
Really is. So we need to find ferrite dust for repairs. And our multi-tool here is basically a gun. It's a space gun.
As one does.
As one does. So it's our weapon, it's our gathering tool, it's our everything. All of this is unidentified right now. We don't have time to worry about that. We are swiftly being irradiated by the planet. Now our scanner is repaired and we can look for sodium. Sodium can be used to recharge our environmental protection. some simple compounds and elements, such as, well, sodium, can be found in natural plants like this one, which the scanner will pick up. So you don't have that element on. You will always have. Every planet has oxygen and sodium plants, as well as dihydrogen crystals. I went to press shift and space in order to jetpack, and I forgot that in most games it's not that stupidly complicated. Yeah, this is, like, there's 4 different settings of detail. I'm on the second lowest, and I still get stuff like this. Like, I legitimately enjoy just wandering planets like this. Though I am going to need to find more sodium before we start wandering around aimlessly. 22, is it the only one nearby? Heck. Oh, we have our first animal.
Nice.
And another one there. Where is that sodium? There we go. So, sodium recharges your environmental protection, and oxygen recharges your life support. Both of which you can see on the bottom left there. This game's music is just a bit eerie. Trust me, this isn't the actual horror part. That comes later. Where is this thing? I got a marker for a sodium plant, but I can't... That's annoying. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's horrible. Maybe this will have something. What do you mean, why is this game $50? It's fucking amazing. I am going to have to turn the volume down just a little bit. That actually might be my own volume? I can't tell. Uncertain. Oh, that was years ago that it wasn't doing as great. It's like a very popular game now. It's just taken a long time to get there. Like, this game is incredibly extensive, has a lot of detail and, like, mechanics into it, has some of the best lore I've ever read. Is this a plant? It is. And also, if you don't want to waste your mind laser, you can kick it.
You know, as one does.
As one does. It's very good if you've, like, messed up and realized that your mining laser is run out and you're completely out of carbon. Because your mining laser is recharged by, well, carbon. Alright, that should be plenty of sodium. And then, is that a plant? It is. We need to get some more carbon because of something else this game has. Why are your vitals going down so fast? They decrease quickly when you're running or using your jetpack. Dang it, I can't craft it yet. Alright.
This game has such pleasing space noises.
It really does. It's got some amazing noises. Oh. Nice if I didn't trip over my own feet. Should also gather some of this while I'm here. Dihydrogen crystals are primarily used as fuel for your spaceship. These plants, deuterium plants, I don't know, like, why they're a thing. I mean, they're very cool. They just seem a bit odd. They give you a temporary jetpack boost. How far does the laser shoot? Not stupidly far, but farther than you'd think. So I can get... Oh, that's cool. It lights up when it's being hit. I've not seen a plant do that before. I've definitely seen bioluminescent ones, but never ones that, like, react to you in that way. But yeah, every single rock, every single, like, bit of foliage that isn't, like, moving like this. So, like, this isn't a real plant, technically. This is part of the landscape. As are these mushrooms here. But, like, I'd say the majority of stuff you see that's identified as, like, that's one single thing is, like, you can scan it, you can name it, you can do whatever. A lot of big streamers who play this will, like, let their chat pick names for the stuff they encounter. Which is actually a really good idea, considering how many things you run into. In this case, because there's just the three of us, at least for now, I will be taking suggestions, but I might not follow through with them, because I like to not name things anything stupid, because there are, like, people who actually spend a lot of time documenting and organizing this stuff in a professional manner. And there's too many planets named, like, Taco or something. And here we are. This is the first ship we get. It's definitely a piece of work, but it's got an engine. This is the first time it's been on fire, though. The fire is new. Names can be seen by other players. Yes, they can. Even though the chances of you running into another player are incredibly slim, just because of how unbelievably massive the galaxy is, it is still possible. And you will often run into things named by other players as like traces of their existence left behind. Scenario. Iteration 2311876661T deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause. Sentinel intervention deliberate transfer. Analysis. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Iteration 2394829084924924924G. Online. Atlas connection. Intermittent. Launch thrusters. Offline. Pulse engine. Offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. But this ship, at least, seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Read log. Log 4925A, unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit connected. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Self-guided repair protocols. Initiated. I know we've just started, and I already need to use the bathroom. God damn it. Thankfully, I will not take radiation damage while I am paused like this. Thank goodness.
Slowly recoloring my Minecraft skin. Slowly recoloring my Minecraft skin. Slowly recoloring my Minecraft skin. Slowly recoloring my Minecraft skin.
Bop, bop, boop, a doop. One of these days, I will manage to make it an entire stream without having to use the bathroom 8 different times. But today is not that day. Everyone hearing me all right?
Yep.
Woohoo. Next step, collect ferrite dust to create metal plating to repair the pulse engine. That thing right there we can't access yet because it's underground and we don't have the tool to get to it. These here are oxygen plants. It seems up to 3 hours long. True. But also I just tend to use the bathroom frequently in general. So you've got different tabs for all of our different devices. This will eventually expand quite a bit. You can see our mining beam is recharged with different types of carbon. And also phosphorus, if you manage to get that eventually. Every planet has a different biome. And depending on what biome it's classified as, it will have different types of resources to be found. So what does it want me to do next? Board the ship and consult diagnostics. I'm going to have to say this a lot. Iteration 239482904924924924924G. Functional. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. Recommendation. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Get the iteration. Yeah. I'll just read, because the last few numbers are highlighted, so I'll just read those. I've read it, 2-3 times now, so I think I'm allowed to call it good. I peer inside the beacon's housing. As well as its distress broadcast unit, it contains a planetary chart. I take it. By the time the first 3 digits are read, my mind goes blank. That's fair. I want to see if I just need to, creature pellets required. Are you going to tell me how to make them? No, you're not. Creature pellets required. I know that I need the creature pellets. Can you tell me how to make them? No? Okay. That's a long walk. Okay. If you're wondering by the distance. I think that one unit is about a meter or so. Okay, really? Alright. So, big storms like this are an absolute pain, because you can't do anything during them. The entire planet becomes, like, inhospitable because of the storm. You literally just have to sit and wait it out.
Yikers.
Yeah. Yep. See the radiation picking up. If I step out there, I would be dead within a minute. And as you might have noticed, this ship doesn't fly. So now we wait. Because I've not yet run into anything to talk about, I'm just going to look at my phone. If that's alright with you.
You know, as one does.
This one does. I see there's a decent view. I mean, yeah, it is kind of nice. You've got the, I don't even know if this would count as a sunset. I don't know where the sun is right now. It's a very nice shade of red, though. There we go. So another really cool thing about this game is that there is no invisible wall. There is no boundary. Like, I can't see anything in the sky right now. If I follow those ships, like, I can actually follow them to where they're going. I can just, if I were to see a plane up there, I could just go there. Like, those mountains, I can just go there. There's no end. You just keep going. I will say, as you can see, it takes a little while for the game to start up. Once you get past the survival aspect and start worrying more about, like, base building and the space stations and such, then quite literally the universe begins to open itself up to you. This is such a cool looking plant. This is a plant! I love that! It's wrinkly. The plant, it's got like, oh, it's got like veins on it. It's quite cool. For some odd reason, and I don't know why they add this, there's also cooking in this game. Just straight up cooking. Like, it's a good source of income, but it's like, why is this a thing in this game? Just seems very random. But the things you collect can be quite useful, even before you unlock cooking, because they can, like, recharge your life support or protection or whatnot. They take up extra space in your inventory, but it can be worth it. Chef arc. Yep, that is the plan. This is also a game that'll involve a lot of off-screen grinding. Just because there's a lot of things where all you really do is just sit around and wait for it to finish processing. So it's a nice thing to have up in the background when you're just, like, hanging out on your phone or something. Hello? Amusingly enough, by the game's mechanics, this is classified as a cat. It has to do with just, like, how... Yes, you are able to kill those if you want to. I'm choosing not to, because why would you? I mean, you do get, like, meat and stuff from it, but, like... Why? Yeah, these would also be classified as cats, and these would be classified as crabs.
You know, normal shit.
It does count as carbon more interestingly as count as mordite, which is a material largely gained only through killing animals. But once you get later on, you can, like, grow mordite plants. So these little things are found all over the place. I don't really know what they are. You very rarely find people in them. They're just kind of there. Motel. It's like one of those stupid, shipping container houses. Hollow Archive. Accessing archive. 6 out of 7 logs corrupted. Entry 4924A follows. No one making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. The log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal and I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. So you might have noticed a bit of a GUI issue with the mouse clicky button overlapping the text. That is just because I have it, I don't have it in full screen, so it does weird stuff like that. When I'm playing the game normally, I very rarely encounter errors like that, but I've already encountered a few just playing it, windowed. Which is fine, it's just something to note, I guess. See if there's anything in here. Motel but worse. Motel someone may have died in. You know, as you do. Oh, now it wants me to fix the analysis visor. Thankfully, I already have some carbon. Oh, it needs me to install it first. There we go. And now we can do this, and we can scan stuff. Woo! So now we can scan pretty much everything, and if we want to, we can just name everything as well. There's obviously pre-generated names, but they're kind of meh and often completely unpronounceable. But it also gives you random little stuff like age, dying, root structure, complex, nutrient source, buried carbon, notes, pungent. This one, its age is timeless, its root source is circular, its nutrient source is it's radiotrophic, and it's also self-pollinating. This one contains 47% metal, it's a metamorphic rock, and it contains water, as well as ferrite dust and uranium. So everything has little notes like that. Obviously they're, randomly generated, but it's quite nice to just kind of look over that stuff and be like, what would that even look like? Like, here, formation process celestial. Like, what does that mean? I don't know. But it's just kind of cool. And it's one of those things of, like, they didn't have to do this. Like, you could argue it doesn't add anything. But that's kind of the whole point of this game, is just little things like that. This one collects shiny objects. I think we found space crows. Or space magpies.
Yeah, this one does.
If I recall correctly, so it's 10% hazard, 5% life power. If we go steal from the space magpies. I think they're a bit too high up for that. This one's got, like, Stegosaurus spikes. Its gender is exotic, and its behavior is gentle.
Yeah, as one does.
Diversity win. Oh, it's got like a Parasaurolophus like crest. A big old fat tail. Should have a nest somewhere. Actually, those guys don't land. All the bird things don't land. Which is a bit of a shame because it means you can't tame them. But considering how many animations it would, like, you'd need to add to get that to happen, it's kind of understandable. Especially since it's like, I mean, I know I just said that a lot of the game is made of stuff that they didn't have to add. But that is an instance of, like, it would be cool, but considering all the stuff they've been working on, it's like, if they ever add that, it'll be like a footnote of some sort. Does that make any sense? I don't know if I'm making sense at all.
No, it tracks.
Yes, that would be very cool if they spread like that, or landed. This one has nesting moths in it. Root structure grasping. Tread? Oh, yep. Like I said, you get some funky names. Yes, I know. Tread and death. Lovely. Welcome to NoMan'sSky. I haven't even shown you the abandoned freighters yet. Not gonna lie, these guys kind of freak me out. Any ever aggressive? Oh yes! Oh yes! There haven't been any on this planet so far, but yeah, I've been mauled to death a few times. And now we get to build our first thing. Need another metal plating, which we have enough for. This menu, and place that. So we fuel it with a bit of carbon, and then put in whatever we want processed, and it shows what we will get on the other side. Testers need the hydrogen jelly. They also need 50 pure ferrite. So this gave us 38, so we need another 12, I think. I can just go grab a sec. Casual atomic fusion. Yeah, you know, as you do. Oh, they upgraded the animation for this too. It's pretty neat. Then when I pick this up, I get all the carbon back that I was using. That last bit did not actually used to be the case. It used to be that if you put it down, you just had to either use up all the carbon or it would be destroyed when you picked it up. Awakenings. All systems functional. Seek answers among the stars. Here we go. So I'm going to say right off the bat that I'm actually kind of a terrible pilot in this game. I've gotten better through experience, but... here we are. Welcome to the Lushua... How should I pronounce this? So we've got basic controls. Spin a little bit. Lush soap. Boost with left shift. And pulse engine with space. Comms override 16, 16, 16, 16. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. Please identify yourself. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. There's an app. I've never seen that before. There's someone just out there mining asteroids. That's really cool. Let's see if I can talk to him. Oh crap, I stole them with their silver. Hello. Thanks. What's that sound? What? Is that a storm? There's a thunderstorm in space. I don't want to mess with that.
Pretty whack.
So, you can't really see it very well because it's glitching a bit. One really cool thing this game does is it shows you how far away you are from something, not just in distance, but how long it'll take you to get there. So if I go into pulse, 10 hours turns into 45 seconds. It is not supposed to be glitching like this. That's new. Wow, that's really bad. Okay.
We are heading in a direction. Dear God.
This is just bad to look at. I'm so sorry. Oh God. It's getting worse as I get closer. What is that? It's an archive. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. This is beautiful. And that signal wanted me to go somewhere, so I suppose we ought to figure out where it wants me to go. This way. You doing alright, Anwar?
Yeah.
Hey, Biddy, remember how you were asking about if there's any aggressive animals? Is it? Oh, hello. Alright. What are you? It's got a bug head. Uh, Flaconguia. Adult vicious meat eater. Alright. Good to know. Face of a predator. Yes. Vicious hunter. Don't even know what I'm searching for. Is that the same species? It's got a completely different head. Even if you can't see it all that well. Ah, right. Ooh, there's one of these. Oh, come on. Really? Can I not take 5 steps?
Augie.
Does it just want me to scan this? It's just a language stone. Wisdom of the Korvax. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A robotic life form turns towards me. Light steams from their metal shell, forming a glowing fog that surrounds us both. They gesture towards me. The name Korvax floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. You've learned the Korvax word for, well, Korvax. Got 5 steps. So this is actually not what the signal was leading to us to. This is a fairly normal part of the game. These are language stones, and they're half the way that you learn languages in this game. When you talk to an alien individual, their words are gibberish, but as you slowly start to learn the language, some of those words are translated for you. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decoding. 16, 16, 16. Entry number 4925C. No fuel and failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice to underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whomever is leaving these messages. So now we have the terrain manipulator, which lets us dig stuff. That's pretty cool. Ooh, it's over here. Well, hello. The very cool thing with the Ks in this game is it'll let you recover your hazard protection.
Nice.
But unfortunately, they also have these things. Which the way they work is that they're completely safe until you look at them.
Oh, that's just delightful.
Yep. Don't ask me how that's supposed to work, like, as a real thing. That's just how it is. Can Anor's volume be turned up? Can your volume be turned up? I don't know how to do it from my end. Is that any better, Biddy? Come on. Ooh, hello. I can't tell Inor yet to speak. They've been beeping.
It's true. I've been doing so much beeping.
Here's something now. Okay. Still can't hear. Alright.
I am doing so much beeping.
I don't know what to do to fix this. I'm sorry, Biddy. Hear slight beeps, but words are beyond comprehension at this volume. Crap. What?
Alas.
Alright, I'm gonna turn up the desktop audio a bunch. And then turn down the game volume.
Is my Discord volume turned up?
I don't know how to mess with that.
Okay, so you look at the little call that we're doing.
Yeah.
And then you right click me, and there should be a thing to like toggle my volume.
There we go. Yeah, your user volume is at max.
Oh, oof.
Oh, Biddy is saying you're there now.
Alas.
So I think that was the issue, is because I normally have the computer, or I have the desktop audio volume way down, because otherwise the game, like, is too loud for you to hear anything. But unfortunately, both the game and you are from the same audio input. So your audio was fine, technically. It was just I wasn't outputting enough of it.
Oh, okay.
So that should be fixed now. Small man's depression. Not incorrect. Though it was not intentional.
The volume became the real small man.
Yeah, there's some pure ferrite stones where you can only mine it with the advanced mining laser.
Oh.
I don't know where I'm going, by the way. Haha, you can't get me. Is this the way I can? I don't know. Oh, I'm just full on lost now, aren't I? Whoops. Might as well scan some stuff while I'm here. This is pretty cool. There's like a pool inside of it. Like, that's moving. That's cool.
Goop.
Goop.
Soup.
Forbidden cranberry juice.
Forbidden forest soup. Came out of the mushroom bog.
Just thinking of that post where it's like a tree trunk with like water inside of it. The first comment was, of course, forbidden soup. The second one was, if you drink this, you're going to be so cursed. And the third one is, correct! We also have names for those curses. They're mostly referred to as diseases. You will obtain many, many curses. Sip it and get stolen by the Fae. Alright, I'm gonna have to just... Now I need to find a copper deposit. Oh, no, I need to deal with this first. What are you? Hello. That's a very large bug. Look at its face! It's got a squid face! Oh, that's
Squid bug?
very good. Squid bug!
Squid bug?
Maybe it'll let me
Squid
learn
bug?
how to make the thing now. What? Can I not befriend this?
Squid bug. Oh, that's such a good shape.
Really is. Trying to not accidentally shoot the squid bug. Alright. Where am I going? Right, I'm looking for copper. Silver deposit. Silver deposit. Copper deposit. Hello. Yes, yes. I will be spending a good chunk of this game just sassing back at my exosuit. Tongue plant. Yeah, these do kind of look like tongues, don't they? I can't believe that like, just the base quest line sat us right next to a freaking archive. Like, they aren't super rare, there's one in every solar system. It's just... I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. Like, I can't tell if this is something the game just does now. Archives are basically like, they're trading posts, but you can also get, like, information and exchange artifacts and get, like, lore for the species it's from. Just a bunch of cool stuff. Save the game a second. How much sodium we got on us? Plenty. We really don't have any room. I'm gonna put this here. And then put these in there. So I can let that run while I explore a little bit. So I will need to... Oh, that's such a cool ship. Oh, I want that. I want that so badly. What's your price, my dude? 205,000 units. That's not going to be happening anytime soon.
Oof.
Especially since I've only got 15,000. And I'd probably have to buy it because I would need to, like, exchange all my stuff over for my ship. Thankfully, though, if I were to come back to this place and, like, wait around here long enough, it would come back at some point. So, it's good to know. How is it stabilizing? I'm not under a roof or anything. So you can, just by exploring, you can get various, like, artifact items. They can be, like, historical artifacts, they can be fossils, they can be, like, biological samples. And if you exchange it here, you can get an artifact of a greater value. What's your deal? Technology merchant. So yeah, so I don't understand any of this except for the word Korvax. So that's highlighted in purple, while everything else is just nonsense. No, I will not be trying to read that. But I can buy various components here, as well as blueprints for stuff. All of this I will just get anyways from the main plot line. So I don't really know why that's a thing. Information repository. Let's just do it again. Welcome, visitor entity. This information repository for the planet Echios Fantasia. Echios Fantasia historical databanks indicate several local sites of Korvax culture significance. Directions are available. Dispense planetary chart? Sure. Analyzing topography. Triangulating coordinates. Printing. Complete. Treasure room chart contains directions to an ancient ruined site. Ah! Shush. As with many of their kind, Korvax projects lights from around their visor. But as I look more closely, I see that these are not just random patterns. They have created a tiny, perfect hologram of the local star system. So this is just your average generic NPC. And you can do three things. Request dialect help, which just gives you another language word. Practice language skills, which is a bit of a gamble. It can do a bunch of random things depending on what your response is. Like, there's too many different outcomes for it to be charted anywhere. And then if you have a Korvax casing, you can give it as a gift and increase your standing with the Korvax, which is what these guys are. Oh no, wait.
Robots or something.
Yes, they are a robotic hive mind.
Oh, okay.
As their acknowledgement, they offer a list of language symbols, a choice of subjects to learn. So I can pick any of these. I usually just pick the topmost one at random, because I'm not looking for anything in particular. Just more general information. That's a cool ship over there, too. Depth mesh. I mean, I doubt that's, like, their actual eye. It's just, like, a screen. They probably have a camera somewhere. And also little ears.
You know, for giggles.
Korvax cat girl reel. Korvax's video was a strange enterprise. They appear to be scanning the floor, though their reason for doing so is unclear. A strange symbol formed in my mind, each representing a concept I might learn. The word for trade. That makes sense. The robotic where they have a screen in the front, not Personality? To have a face? I don't know. I'm not a robot, probably. I don't know. Oh yeah, so a bit later in the game, you can hire people to help you out at your base. But for some reason, even before that's an option, people will be like, hello, hire me. Where's a repeat? Do you get? You always get a new one. It pulls from the list of words you haven't learned yet. Uh, in theory, you can eventually get to the point where you've fully learned all the languages. But I've never gotten there before. So I'm just gonna skip through this, because once we get there in the story, then I'll read through it. This person's name is Good.
You know, as one does.
The Corvax is studying a list as I approach, but they quickly hide it. They seem slightly embarrassed, if these life forms even have such a concept. List of symbols. Aggression. Word for warning. A soft whirring sound emanates from this Corvax. They appear to be examining their own physical carapace, outputting a complicated log of diagnostics and calculations. Corvax reaches out towards me, indicating they wish to examine the arm of my exosuit. I feel a light jolt pass between me and research entity Repulvice. Strange symbols form in my mind, each representing a concept I might learn. This word for nanites. Methodically scanning all nearby objects, they seem bored, only partially engaged by their task. Trade symbol, this will work for reward. And there's a little shop here. So it'll have a bunch of different stuff. There's some stuff it always has, like Starship launch fuel and life support gel and ion batteries and all that. And then it'll have some random, like, basic materials and then some extra stuff you can get, whether it be finished products or other more complicated or rare materials. And I can also sell the stuff that I have. Like the 52 feline livers, which I can get 74k for.
Why do you have 52 of them?
What was that?
Why do you have 52 livers?
Because I killed a lot of animals!
Oh, I just seen like the one weird cat that you killed, so I was like, did one cat just have 52 livers?
To be fair, that is an incredible amount of livers, considering I only killed like 8 of them.
There's 52 livers between them. Dear God.
Yep.
Absolutely horrific.
Biddy says there was only like 5. That's 10 livers per animal.
Is it just like a really big liver sliced into pieces?
I don't know. I don't know. I can sell them for 74k though.
I mean, hey, make bank.
So, the best way to make money in this game is to buy trade products like this, and then go to a solar system where those are in high demand, and then, you know, buy whatever is produced there, go to a trade system where, or to a system where those are in high demand, and so on and so forth. It's very risky if you're in a starship, because you can be ambushed by pirates. However, you can also teleport between star systems. So once you've found enough star systems that have all those different, like, specialties, then you can make bank fairly quickly. Do I actually need or want anything that's here? Not really. I think this guy won't talk to me until I have a better reputation. Words are unclear. The badge in the life form's uniform is unmistakable. They're an envoy of the merchants. How do I know that? I woke up on a planet with no idea who I am, where I am, or what I am. But I know that this guy's from the Merchants Guild.
You probably have like some procedural memories, which are separate from biographical memories.
You make good points. They do not seem particularly interested in trading with me. My only option is to leave.
Like, there's different forms of memory, and there's the memory of how to do things, and there's like the memory that tells you what shit is, and then there's autobiographical memories.
Which tells you who you are.
Yeah. So
beginner, learn 5 words.
So you can know what shit is without knowing who you are. That's completely valid in the brain logic for some reason, but that's just how it is.
So I can't really access this yet, because it'll give me, like, some kind of puzzle, but the puzzle will be in the Korvax language.
Yeah,
so
that's what it is.
Until, I mean, it's a Korvax building. I don't know why it would be in the Traveler language.
Yeah, valid.
Did I talk to you? I did. Did I talk to you? I have not. Physicist entity. Tronic life form speaks slowly, calmly, and considerately. Their casing lights flash as they examine me. Mystery symbol. Word phrase. Oh, so it's like grammatical words. That's nice. There's 2 other dudes here. Do you have words for me? You do. I'm skipping any, like, little descriptive things that I've already encountered. He gets squished by a landing ship. I don't know, and I haven't tried it out yet, and I don't intend to. That would be funny, but I also don't want to die. It seems I have interrupted the Korvax during their maintenance routine. They appear to have been applying some sort of lubricant to their carapace, but the task is unfinished. Perhaps they feel uncomfortable doing so in my presence. Oh no! the word for research. Now I have to find my way back to my ship. I think it was on ground level. What is that? Debris 304 units away. I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting. So this right here is how you end up spending like 70 hours on this game. Because you are in a constant state of, ooh, shiny! Hey, sorry to interrupt. Stop screaming. What's this word? Yeah, I must be such an asshole because I just keep interrupting people and being like, teach word, please.
I mean, to be fair, it's useless to yell at someone who, like, doesn't know what you're saying.
Alright, I don't want to make sure I pick this up before I just leave. Alright, I still need to find copper. That's the whole reason I was here. Screw it. I'm gonna go check out the debris first. Oh, it was that close. I could have walked there. Wait, I think I've already been past this. I'm so good at this game, guys. Did they just change the symbol for these things? Is that it? I can't... God... Nah. If we leave it here, will someone eventually steal it, or is it good? Oh yeah, it would be there, like, just permanently. Screw it, I'm not even gonna move the ship, I'm just gonna... okay, I'm gonna scan these so I can get rid of them and get them out of the way. They have mordite in them. That's a little bit of a concerning thing to find in a plant. Mordite and Physium. Physium, you mainly get from, well, feces. And Mordite, you mostly get from death. Life of Pi. Oh, no, shit, you've given me flashbacks. God, I hate... Ah! I didn't want to remember that, Biddy. I didn't want to and I didn't need to. But I'm not sorry. You should be sorry, Biddy. I'm not happy with this. I know I'm giggly, but I'm actually really disturbed. I don't remember anything from that movie except, like, it was a huge deal about, like, the fact they CGI'd the tiger in. And the fucking plants. Anor, do you have any do you know at all what we're talking about, or is this nonsense?
Utter nonsense to me.
So there is a movie called Life of Pi, which is basically kid gets stuck on a raft with a tiger.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Which part of the Life of Pi movie?
At the very end, or near the very end, they find an island with what appear to be just luscious, delicious fruits. And they even go so far as to, like, camp in the trees, because, like, oh my god, we found land, it's amazing, we're safe. And then the kid opens one of the fruits, and there's a tooth in it. There's a human tooth in the fruit.
Yeah.
All of the fruits have, like, body parts in them, like eyeballs and, like, bones and stuff. Yeah. Every single one of them. The entire forest is a carnivorous plant.
Oh, is Biddy saying that this area kind of has the color palette of the carnivorous island?
No, it's the fact that these plants have mordite in them, which you only get from killing animals.
Oh.
It's the same vibe of found dead person part in this weird fruit.
I can see where that might have... Oh, lordy.
The one pond that just murdered all the fish in... I don't remember that. I just remember, like, them finding body parts in the fruit. I think I was like... Shit, when did this movie come out? ...2012, so I was 12 years old when I watched this. Can you understand why that might have affected me a bit?
It's a pretty trippy movie to take a 12-year-old to see.
They didn't take me to see it, we watched it at home.
Oh. I think I also watched Life of Pi when it came out. At least, like, one of my uncles thought, hey, this looks like a neat movie, wanna go watch it? And we did. And I walked out understanding even less than when I went in.
To be fair, I think that was the point of the movie, was not... I don't think it was meant to have a resolution, I think it was just meant to be an experience.
Yeah. They really did go, like, is it a metaphor? Is it literal? Was this guy just tripping balls in the middle of the ocean? Who knows?
Yeah, I also...
not us.
Yeah, I remember that too. I don't remember when I watched it, but it was one of those ask the parents about it and they claimed they never watched such a thing movies. Yeah. Later on in the game, you can get a much bigger inventory. But at the moment, not so much. Unknown building. Hello. Yeah, that was around the same time too, wasn't it? I think that's the only Ghibli movie I've ever watched. Which I know you're both going to be unhappy with that, probably. It's just not something that I ever, like, had access to or even knew about until I was an adult. Oh, there's definitely something over there. Oh, hello, you're right there.
Toxic protection falling.
I just realized that the last deposit gave me 54 out of 60 copper. God damn it. Squid bugs, hello! Hello, little mans. I love you so much. Yeah, early on you get a bunch of achievements for, like, random crap. Oh! Pfft. Another one. What does this need? Exosuit upgrade module. What do you need? Antimatter housing, sodium nitrate, carbon nanotubes. I could make all of that. I just don't have any room in my inventory. I can use this up, though. Ancient rune site detected. You put stuff down. I cannot. I can only delete it. But I don't know if this will work yet. It does! Okay. I can dump some of this stuff into my ship. Although this now needs... Oh, I have... Why do I have... Oh yeah, this is one of the things this planet has, isn't it? I'll put this away. And... this. And this. And this. And these. So this needs 10 sodium nitrate and a carbon nanotube. And also one of... Dang it, I don't have the recipe for one of these things yet. And I don't have the ability to make a mark here. Oh my god! That's just a frigate in orbit. Okay. Hi! That's new.
What that?
That's a frigate ship. They're frickin' massive, like, cargo things. And I've never... There's 2 of them in orbit? I've never even seen one in orbit before. Yeah, they're just gone. Okay. Or, like, not in orbit, like, visible from a planet. Yeah, alright, sure. Where was that big old building I saw? Not that one. Ah! Well, I found it. Oh, you're gonna try and kill me. The amount of gun used in this game. I swear it's not that violent of a game most of the time. It's just every now and then you'll find a planet with multiple species of predators. Got 12 livers from one and 8 for another. Good lord. That's too many livers. Oh, this makes sound now. You hear that?
They make heartbeat noises.
They've never made sound before. Can I enter this? As I approach the electronic life form, they instinctively start to analyze me from head to foot. They chitter animatedly, their head tilted to one side. Stationed on such a hostile, toxic world, they must see so few novelties. Unknown. Knowledge. Research. I mime that I know little of their kind or how they communicate. In response, the lights in their mask flash in repeating series of 3, building in intensity. I guess this is the only thing I have? Their lights flicker with mild disappointment. Nevertheless, they rest their hand on my visor and thank me with a transfer of language. Not language. Oh, I got a standing increase.
You vibed.
I did vibe. Not alone. Met 10 aliens. Is this a math puzzle? I think it might be. Long ago, it seems, an automated distress call went unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. Yep, math pattern. Hello. So this is the only clue we get. I had to deal with enough of this shit in school. I think it's...
Times 5. 120 times 5.
So that'd be...
Because that's 1 times 2, and then 2 times 3, and then 6 times 4, so 4 times 5. So it should be 120 times 6.
Yeah. Let me pull up my handy dandy calculator. Times 6. So that's 720. Stress signal coordinates were discovered. Woohoo!
Blah, out of body experience.
Sorry.
What did that do? Like, did you gain the distress signal, or did, like, you
I
it?
Gained the location of the distress beacon. So I can go there now, and if there's someone there, rescue them. If not, salvage their ship.
Either way, you get free shit, maybe.
Correct. Free nanites. So there's 3 different types of currencies in this game. Units, nanites, and quicksilver. Units are your just basic bog standard buy and sell stuff. Nanites are harder to get, but you can get more valuable stuff in them, including like personal upgrades. Quicksilver you get from doing community stuff, and can give you like special customization options. It acts like a paid currency, but you don't have to pay any money for it. You just have to like do stuff with the community. And a lot of the tasks they give you, like, you can actually do them on your own. Which is pretty cool, I think. Fortunately, it does not persist between saves. That's alright. I just gotta say, I love the aesthetic of this planet. It's so good. Squid bug, squid bug.
Squid bug, my beloved.
They don't even look like squids. I think it's more cuttlefish heads, but squid bug is just fun to say.
I mean, we could call them cuddle bugs.
Cuddle bugs! Cuddle bugs! Is this a plant? That's a plant. That's a plant! That's cool.
Dulcet tones of wanton environmental destruction.
Correct.
complete with delightful aesthetic grid.
Yep. Although, you can also put it back. If it'll let me. Come on. Do your thing. Really? The one time I'm trying to show it to people, it doesn't work? Thanks. Guess that's just staying there now. Delightful. Oh, also the marker for the thing that says there's copper here doesn't go away once you've mined enough copper. Which is exactly as aggravating as it sounds like it might be. One second. One other cool thing you can do in this game is photo mode. Cat height. Yeah, I like to take photos from like really high or very low angles. Is that more copper right there? Yes, it is. I'm gonna go grab that and deal with this thing.
Another Kerchora is being destroyed for science and profit.
Not for science and profit, just so I don't freaking die.
And it will turn into science and profit.
True. This is more of a silver lining than the actual intent. Biddy is relocating their computer for ice cream and also profit.
fully
Where's my spaceship? There it is. How far away is that? Oh, it's like right there. Okay. Fine argon. Put some carbon.
recharge.
Where's the copper? There's the copper. 393. Holy crap.
Why does it need that much copper?
I don't need that much copper. That's just how much I got. I only need like 60.
Well, I misunderstood and thought that the refiner was requesting that amount of copper.
No, I just somehow managed to get that much. God, I'm desperately craving pickles right now, and we don't have any good pickles.
All you have is subpar pickles.
We have like really crappy hamburger pickles that are okay. They taste good on hamburgers, they just don't taste good on their own.
Is it like the ones that are sliced like little potato chips?
Yeah, those ones, exactly.
They just come sliced like that?
Yeah.
Horrific.
They taste like pickles, but they just don't have the crunch.
They just don't have that crunch.
It's just not the same, you know? Pickles lack the crunch. Or at least like hamburger dills. Or hamburger dill chips. Find a suitable area and deploy the base computer. This place is really cool, but...
Oh, is it giving you like the thing to make a base?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Isn't that like a thing that you can't take back?
I mean, you can deconstruct the base, but you can't deconstruct the base computer. So wherever you put it is where you put it.
Can you make another one?
Yeah, but it has to be on another planet.
Hmm.
And I like this planet, but I want to put it closer to like a trade outpost or something.
Hmm. In your last playthrough, I recall it being like very far out on a planet where like the rain actively hurt you.
Correct. And the reason I put it there was because during that like acid rain, you could collect storm crystals, which are super rare.
Okay. So it's to farm a thing that could get you cash money.
Yeah.
Valid.
This place doesn't have anything like that, but it is just really freaking cool, and I do want to build a base here. I just don't know where I want to put it. Because that thing is cool, but I'd rather have something closer to like a trade station.
Society and all that.
Yeah. Or wait, no, this has a trade computer on it, doesn't it? I don't... Yeah, this might not actually be that bad of a place. I just want to put it a little bit closer to the thing itself. Whoops. I want to put it near enough that it's just a short walk, but not so near that when I try to land, I land on it instead of my base. Oh, hello. Ow. Ah, the joys of real estate. lord. Oh, that one's pink! Or is it just the lighting? Can't tell. I don't know. The thing is, wherever I put this, it's gonna be like my primary base for a while. So I want it to be somewhere nice, you know?
And relatively safe from screamy monster things.
And I don't want to accidentally hit this thing every time I try to land. Ice cream achieved. Chocolate bunny tracks with milk and chocolate shell. Ooh. Never heard them called bunny tracks before. They're moose tracks where I live.
The ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Bunny Tracks is a brand thing.
Ah. Oops.
I mean, it's the same flavor, it's just from like there's that like bunny brand ice cream.
Biddy says that bunny tracks are different than moose tracks, but they're not sure how.
Blue Bunny, that's the brand.
I'm not planning on setting up shop here. I just want to stop at this because it's a cool thing. Honestly, I would have assumed that moose tracks would odd one out because it's, you know, Canada area. I feel faint, as if my mind is being invaded. Pustules on my skin grow, bubble, and pop, and I feel countless tiny stabbing pinpricks scrabbling from each gaping hole. Suddenly, metal spiders, perhaps tiny sentinels, run up my shoulder and into my visor. Can this be real? This cannot be real. I start to scream. I wait. The hallucination fades. I have passed some sort of test, and a reward materializes. I learned the Atlas word for itself.
Toxic protection. Fully.
OP, you are so starving? What does that mean? I don't know if I'm being insulted or is this some new slang I haven't heard of before. Oh, my vitals are low. Okay, yeah, that'd do it.
Technology recharge.
Also, hi, Dorman. Ah! Hi, Dorman. Hey, Dorman, I learned 15 words. God damn it. God. Don't have enough ferrite dust. Moose Tracks has caramel.
Toxic
Like, the whole thing is, like, fudge swirls and, like, chocolate pieces that have caramel in them. Part of the reason I figured it was a regional thing as well is, Mackinac fudge is like a really big thing around here.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology recharge.
This is a suspiciously peaceful flower field.
Ow. 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 I'm okay.
Are you crashing into the ground when that happens?
No,
or
I'm crashing into the plants.
The plants are damaging your ship.
Well, yeah, if you ran your spaceship into a tree, you'd probably get some nicks and bruises.
I vastly underestimated the size of these plants from within the spaceship.
I mean...
Toxic protection. Fully.
Biddy says, fuck yeah, liver pog. Hi, doorman, welcome to NoMan'sSky.
We're awful, I swear.
We have obtained a normal amount of livers, which is to say 116. This looks good. You can see the monument from here. You've got some regrowable resources. You've got a cuttlebug, and you can see the giant archive in the distance. Yeah. And it's fairly decent ground. I think I shall build a home here. Searching cartographic archives. Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims on the site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claim site?
Another out-of-body experience. Whoa.
Get used to it. These happen a lot.
And some whack-ass satellite that we just saw.
Accessing log from previous user. Entry number 4925D follows. Should I just claim the entire planet? Not the entire planet, just everything within about a 5,000 meter radius. Technically. Anyways. Storm sweeping across. Construction supplies low. Piloting shelter plans, well, need to back soon. Basic timber components, and also decorative flora. I don't know why they give you the decorative flora. I don't think it does anything.
It's just for enrichment.
It's decorative, OP. Well, yeah, that's kind of in the name. I don't know what this little 2 symbol here is. Base computer. Floor panel. Flora containment, which is... Why is this under farming? You can't use it for anything. What more is... Standing light and a flag. Plony plant. Sure. Oh, good timing, I guess.
Base computer online.
Crap.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I know! It is time to once again do nothing and look at our phones. As we wait out the storm.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Woohoo. Oh, I'm just now seeing the chat.
What?
Dorman says, "You survived! That means it's story time. Time to tell the harrowing journey I took today. The Legend of the Return Shopping Cart." Biddy says,
Oh no.
what happened with the shopping cart?
Toxic protection.
Dorman says, I took the handles of the empty shopping cart, looking out into the beyond. I knew what my purpose was, what I was meant to do all this time. I took a step, nay, a leap, into the great beyond. I am now eagerly awaiting the rest of this. I look away from the computer for like 2 seconds, and this is what I get back to. Where is my house? Where'd I put it? There it is. Right, I need... Oh no, however will I find more carbon? What a shame. Can't imagine. Can I make the house tall? Oh, I most certainly can. Never you fear. Think of the property value. I won't have a property otherwise. And at the moment, I'm just trying to make it so that I don't, like, die. I think I'm safe enough to start messing with this, actually. Oh, it's not a window. I thought it was.
Technology recharge.
Dorman, I want to know what happened to the shopping cart. Did you steal a shopping cart, Dorman? Oh boy, here's a paragraph. The first step was easy compared to the second, for the sun made this journey a harrowing experience. Down it beat upon my brow, attempting to make me lose control of the iron cage I held onto. Alas, I thought of letting it go. I spit upon my former self, even considering the abandonment of my mission, but I pressed onward. No car would be scratched by this rogue shopping cart.
Toxic protection.
Dorman, I love you so much.
There's just so much happening here.
It really is. Oh. Nope. Why do they have to ragdoll afterwards? It's so unnecessary. Biddy says free liver.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
There we go. One Minecraft square house.
Yay.
It's the equivalent of like your first dirt hut. Except it looks a bit nicer. It says the dog is hunkering down in my bedroom to make sure she won't be getting kicked out when I go to bed. An arc thatch house vibes. Yeah, pretty much.
Why does the door just have like a giant triangle in it?
Aesthetic, I guess. I don't know.
It's a glass pane. Okay. There's a moment there where I wondered like why there was a giant hole in the door.
Accessing log from previous user. Additional archives recovered. Entry number 4925E follows. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Beginning search. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans and perhaps can learn from their efforts. Construction Research Unit. So the way that construction works in this game is you unlock different blueprints either through different quests or through buying them with what are they called? Like research things. Blueprints, that's what they're called. You can, or like blueprint things. Technology modules, that's what they're called. And you can trade those in to get blueprints. Your most basic construction blueprints you can buy from this thing, but later on you will have to go somewhere else to get them. So right now I just need 20 magnetized ferrite.
Technology recharge.
Tired in there for like 30 minutes earlier there. I had to physically pull her out of her room when I wanted to be alone, and now she refuses to leave. I think I scarred her. Oh no. Poor puppy. Oh, this place looks so cool at night. Is she gonna like, oh boy. Dorman says, the final step laid before me, the final leg of my journey. My feet hit upon concrete, pushing the cart with weak arms as it brushed past the metal return center. The final push, the back wheels screeched over the threshold. My mission was complete. It was done. I collapsed, throwing back my head in triumph. After 47 minutes, I was able to compose myself and headed home to regale my tale, congratulated by the gathering, cheering crowds. Mission success. The shopping cart shall be safe. For now.
A whole saga just occurred in front of our eyes.
Amazing, truly. God damn it. Truly amazing. Why are there no rocks? Rocks! Hello! Thank you! I love how we all knew the end result, and yet we're so anticipatory of the ending. Well, that's what makes the story good, you know? It's not about... It's about, you know... It's not about twist endings. It's writing something satisfying.
Exactly. And also, it was just told in such an engaging way.
Really? This is a cool plant. It has delicate stems. Does it? Are those stems or leaves? I don't know. You farm it. No, you can't.
Going on.
Yeah, it certainly does. And now it doesn't.
I mean, you got some carbon out of it, hey.
Life support.
Also, this stuff does respawn over time.
Don't worry, we're not committing ecological terrorism.
It's debatable, but don't enough pure ferrite. Shut up. I'm just gonna
Toxic protection.
put that back.
Stabilizing.
Alright, so I need 9 more magnetized ferrite, so I need 18 of this stuff. Dorman says, thank you. The 3 whole steps I had to take to get the shopping cart home was truly an unmatched journey. Amazing. Analysis unit online. Diagnostic suggestion. User should recover salvaged data from barrier technology. Equip and utilize an analysis visor. So we've got some basic tech, some more on the wooden structures, and you can also make stone structures and alloy structures. Just if you want to vary the material or aesthetic. Unfortunately, I could not light this place any more than it's already lit, because I don't have a way of producing electricity yet. Natural burial site, alright. 325.
What does that mean?
I think that's where you get fossils. 261. At least the undead isn't a concern. Never mind, maybe it is, says Pity.
Toxic protection. Falling. Product constructed.
Oh, come on.
Units received.
Leave me alone! Duolingo Day 745 achieved. Congrats! But he also says, once again, liver pog.
Astounding new career as liver hunters. Going
Do you get more livers for headshots? No! No, you don't!
Why would headshots maximize your liver output?
Welcome to Jaybird314 and Anor Lilo streams. Why would headshots maximize your liver output? God, how many do I even have now? I have 140. I have 140 livers in my backpack. Wait, where was... Got lost. Where am I going? I know I put a marker down. Oh, I was standing on it. Okay. That would be why I couldn't find the marker. And there's another one nearby here, I think.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, come on. Let me at least mark this. I don't have time. I need to book it. Just bury yourself in a vent of storm. Yeah, you can. It kind of sucks. So you're just buried in the ground for a few minutes.
Just like the Minecraft.
Just like the Minecraft. Come on, I can make it. Second one seeing a ship. Yeah, because you're staring at dirt. At least in the ship, you're staring at something nice. No! Ah.
Toxic protection.
I just need to get in range of their magical vibes field.
Toxic protection.
Thank you!
Stabilizing.
Really? Whatever, I'm just gonna...
Units received. Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Is it only in this one spot? Oh. Merchant, alright? That's such a random number. $2,999 and no, 299,337. Why that?
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Two, three. I think once we gather this tech module, head back to the house, it'll be a good time to wrap up.
Toxic protection. Falling.
So I'm getting a bit tired. What's this right there? Alright, let's check this out. Ancient bones. Oh wow, okay.
The bones are bemineraled.
Dorman says, do you ever question that our imagination is just made of things we've seen or known before? Like, what do you mean by that? Like,
I mean, is that not the basis of imagination?
yeah, you're just mixing together stuff that you're familiar with into different forms.
Yeah.
Exceptional skeleton. Approximately 1,852 years old, which is a concerningly short amount of time to fossilize. A manufactured artifact adorned this magnificent skeleton in death. Was this once an intelligent life form? A beloved pet? The bones alone are inconclusive, but this is nonetheless a remarkable find. And then we do the thing that every single paleontologist despises, which is we remove the bones from the place we found them and then fucking sell them.
Yeah!
Woohoo! God. That's not how that works! Clickbait title just says archaeologists hate him. He didn't discover anything, he's just an asshole.
Find out how one liver hunter makes 500k a day by desecrating bones.
Alright, that's gonna be my description when I upload this video.
Most horrifically clickbait title ever. Just for the giggles.
No, the title is still just gonna be Traveler. The description will be that.
Geologists hate him.
You need to open it to... Why do you need to repair to open it? Just break it more. Presumably he's got one of those locks where it's like automatically deadbolted. And if you keep damaging it, you're just going to damage the stuff inside. You said cat behind you, and I got really excited that Comet had woken up or something. I remembered I don't have the camera on. Let's see. Will this work for this thing? Archaeological vault status. Secure. Eco-repository curators seek artifacts of cultural or biological interest. Archaeologists will be compensated for all contributions. Submit a new artifact to the vault to exchange it for an archived artifact of equivalent greater rarity. Oh, I think the fossil I have is of the highest rarity. Whoops. Yeah, archaeologists in big air quotes. Why?
That was a horrific and crunchy noise.
But since this is of highest rarity and I don't need to exchange it for anything, we can get 1 million units from it. I can buy a new ship with this.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it. Alright, and I have the, I got another 8 livers, but the demand is now in the negative.
You crashed the liver market.
I destroyed the liver market.
The meat industry hates him.
Oh my god, I already got 8th tier capitalist from that. I'm in the highest percentage of capitalists. No. Now. I wanted a good vantage point. Maybe if I... ah! Haha. That's not it. There we go. Yes, I am planning on staying here until the ship arrives or until another storm comes. I want that ship. No, it looks kind of like that, but it's white with, like, pale teal markings. Is that it? I don't think so.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Dorman says true capitalism is cornering the liver market and selling all your stocks at once to crash shit. Go batship? That's Golbat. Oh, they're flowers. Oh, that's nice. That one would be alright if it weren't beige. Yeah, this is like beige and orange. Like you're expecting more. I thought those were the oak leaves or very chunky weed leaves. Is that... ah, no. It's the right design, but it's the wrong color. Yeah, those look like flowers. The worst part is, the ship I'm looking for isn't even an upgrade on mine. It just looks nicer. That's all I care about. Will it have more storage? I don't know. We will have to find out. Store your livers. Aesthetics are more important than functionality. Yeah. We've got a bunch of them. And... nope. Also nope. Also nope. These two are just identical. Yeah, they're the exact same ship. Oh, this one is worth slightly more. This one is B tier and that one's C tier. Can you not get both aesthetic and functionality? You can, it's just very expensive.
Technology recharge.
Put on this planet to suffer. I'm fine! I'm the one dragging you guys into this. I always sound like someone's back there. The hands of NoMan'sSky slow delivery system. I mean, they're actually coming in and out very quickly. Just haven't gotten the one I want yet. And that's okay. I figure this is also a good way to just wind down the stream. Not that my streams are all that, you know...
fast-paced.
Yeah.
This is some real high-octane gameplay. Ship watching. Waiting for the ideal ship to spend our capitalist gains on.
Correct. But he says if the game had cost less than $20, I would have gotten it immediately at the start of the stream. That's fair. No, it costs what I think is a very reasonable price for a game this big. Is that... that was not the one I was looking for, but it does look nice.
Hi.
Pardon?
That's May's moment.
That one's horrific.
Hey, just that, please.
Pardon? That one's very vibes. That one I cannot afford in the slightest. But if I wanted to, I could actually get that one. I wonder if I can... put that there so I can compare it. C plus 15. So that's got 15 base slots, 4 upgrade slots, and 3 storage slots. And that one's got 16 plus 2 plus 2. So they're about the same. All these people parking politely on... oh, it's gone. Parking politely on pads, and there's that one ship. Yeah, I'm that one asshole. In my defense, I'd have to get down and, like, activate the landing pad. But I could summon it from... I could also just summon it from up here. Wow, that one's 30 million. That one's another 76 million. That one's another 4 million. And these are all still just C-class ones. Oof. Hello, you two! It's good to see you again. Ah, shush. Bring out the big guns. Game, please, we are not that good of capitalists yet. Correct. It'll take us a little while. Once we've got some stuff set up, then we can worry about capitalism. So far, I've just been selling, well, literally chopped liver. So, alright, this is enough people watching, I think. Ow.
Stabilizing.
Exit, and that'll sit. Yeah. So yeah, that's No Man's Sky. Hopefully y'all's enjoyed it. If not, too bad, because I'm going to be playing this more. I am still definitely gonna finish Outer Wilds. Like that plan has not changed at all. But seems like a very capitalist game, very stonks. Oh yeah, like that's a big part of the game. I mean, you don't have to worry about it if you don't want to, but it's helpful to do so. So yeah, thought I'd give that a whirl. In theory, I might end up doing some streams without Anor if there are instances where I just really want to stream. I think I've done a grand total of 1 stream without you now. I think it was like I think it was
one of the Slime Rancher ones.
Yeah, oh, I guess I've been 2 though then, because I did a Slime Rancher one, and I also did one with in Parkosaurus. Emotional support Anor. That is 100% correct. That's literally what it is. That's
Emotional support small man.
emotional support small man. So yeah, I will see you guys next time, which will probably not be like the day after again. Or it might, I don't know. I don't schedule these. They usually are scheduled about like a few hours in advance, at most. So yeah, see ya.